What experience you have running a restaurant?
Zero.
Next on Restaurant Impossible.
In Hueytown, Alabama, one businesswoman has no business owning a restaurant.
That's disgusting.
I'm sticking to the chair.
You're obviously a very stubborn...
I agree with that.
What will it take to get through to her?
I'm not going to turn over easy.
If they were working, I wouldn't be sitting here.
At the end of the day, my hush pup's going to stay the same.
You're going to fail miserably and stop a seafood house from going under.
Failure to me is not an option. This is just insane.
Chef Robert Irvine has 2 days and $10,000 to do the impossible.
My mission today takes me to just outside Birmingham, Alabama, to a place called Hueytown. I'm here to help Gail Cox and her failing restaurant, Bryant's Seafood World.
I've been running Bryant Seafood for the past 5 years. Owning a restaurant is something that I've had in my mind ever since my teens. Love food, love to cook for people. I worked in corporate America for 21 years. Companies would hire me to get the product in major grocery chains. I've traveled all over the world, making 6 figures. It was very sweet. 6 years ago, I was living in Chicago, and my dad had passed, and I thought I really would love to be around my family for the remainder of my life, because we're not here forever. I saw an ad on the internet. Bryant's was up for sale. I grew up in this area, and Bryant's Seafood had always been a landmark for over 35 years. I jumped on it.
Gail thought she could apply her hard-driving work ethic to the restaurant business, but instead made the worst purchase of her life.
All hell broke loose. Everything broke. Every piece of equipment, machinery. People have swore up and down, the recipes have changed. I kept everything the same. I wouldn't buy a restaurant that's successful and change the recipes. That's crazy. I've never been a complainer. I mean, this is what I signed up to do, but I'm at a loss. Failure to me is not an option. So I have to do whatever I have to do to make sure that does not happen.
Whatever is dragging Gail and her restaurant down, I've got just 2 days and $10,000 to fix it. But I gotta tell you, just looking at the floor, it's black. If I remove this carpet has not been cleaned or changed in the decades. And if I look at the table, I am drawing through the grease. The smell is horrendous. Oh! I'm sticking to, look at this. I am sticking to the chair. It's full of grease. On a scale of 1 to 10, disgusting, this is a 12. Gail, come in the restaurant, please. How are you?
Doing great, Robert. How are you?
I'm very upset right now, actually. I have never walked into a place this disgusting. Why is it like this?
After everything went downhill, I couldn't do anything else but put food on the table.
When did you buy this place?
2009.
And why did you buy it?
Because I wanted to cook food, wanted to have a good restaurant with a good reputation, and I wanted to move back to Alabama.
So what experience you have running a restaurant? Let me guess, 0.
0. You're absolutely right, 0. I was in corporate America selling product to grocery stores, big box stores.
Where did you get the notion that you could open a restaurant or cook?
Well, it doesn't take rocket scientists to cook. I could cook a restaurant.
Whoa. What do you mean it doesn't take rocket science to cook?
It
cook for yourself or cook for people?
For people.
Really?
Really.
Okay. So I'm learning so much from you right now. What is your revenue when you bought it?
The first year, it's around $700,000.
And what was your revenue last year?
$326,000.
Rapidly declining business year over year. Why?
I don't have the best of service when it comes to from the house.
So you've never run people before?
I have.
Them people that you have can't clean. When was the last time you tried to attempt to clean the carpet?
It's been a while.
It's been a while?
It's been a
while.
while.
Look at this. That's not a while, that's a lifetime. Dirty floors, dirt all over the fans, the paint coming off. Just look at the blinds. If I sound frustrated, I am.
I understand. I have just been beat down over the years with
Well, I'm beating
my
you down now
employees.
because
Yeah, you are.
you need
And
to
I just-
understand
I
why
do.
you're failing.
Yeah, I understand. I feel like I really do.
So you have savings, you have money. What's
My
your...
savings is you're standing in it.
You don't have any more money.
No, I don't. I don't want you to feel sorry for me. I just need help.
Well, it starts now. Get in the kitchen, get your stuff ready. 5 minutes, you're gonna open the door.
All right. Ultimately, it's my fault. When you hate being in a place that you own, it's kind of, you know, speaks for itself. I need you to put on a hat.
The first thing that struck me was the smell. When I walked in, it smells old.
The carpet's what hit me first. And there's a mat right at the front door that's nasty.
Just get a menu and take the folks to the menu. Can you do that?
What are you trying to figure
I
out?
don't know. She was asking a question. Kina, what is it? Okay, then this is probably not your plate.
Right away, it's obvious the staff is clueless.
Oh, my goodness. When was this clean last? About 9 months ago. Look at this. This has not been cleaned in a long time.
Gail's staff is a mess, her kitchen is filthy, but Gail doesn't see any problems.
good. Doing pretty good.
Now, came 18, order's coming out.
Now doing pretty good, guys. Going pretty good.
Gail's bread and butter at this restaurant are the so-called famous hush puppies. The fried cornmeal cakes are apparently so good that she started selling them locally to bail out her failure here.
Hush puppy heaven.
Hush puppies used to be the best in town. Right now, they're not seasoned. They don't have that same taste.
How we doing, ladies? So how are they hush puppies?
Not good.
Not done.
What do you mean they're not good? What do they taste like?
It's doughy.
Doughy?
It's not done.
Have you eaten hush puppies before?
Oh,
Yeah,
never.
no,
Just love the hush puppies.
The basket is normally gone,
Okay.
but not today.
Gail!
Good morning, ladies.
Okay, this is Gail, the owner. You used to come here.
Oh, we've been coming at least once a week. And the hush puppies were wonderful.
Thank you.
But today they're not.
They're not good today.
What's the
It's not
today?
seasoned.
Doughy.
And they're not seasoned like they normally are.
Okay, I apologize. Y'all sending out hush puppies that are not cooked all the way. End of the day, if it ain't right, don't put it on the plate, don't send it out.
The shrimp was horrible. It was kind of mushy, and then wasn't all the way fried. Fried pickles were way too salty, and it's kind of hard to mess up fried pickles. And then my fish wasn't even cooked all the way. We had to send it back.
They say it's not done enough. It look good to me, but I'm gonna redo it. Okay.
It happens.
They said the chicken tastes like jerky.
Okay. I don't understand none of this, to be honest with you. This is crazy. What's wrong with this?
They said this was overcooked. And
What was
has
overcooked? The fish?
The fish and the oysters.
And the
they said
oyster-
it don't
oyster
have a
cooked.
taste to it.
This is just insane.
So if these dishes are great, you don't need me. They're not working.
I'm in Hueytown, Alabama, where new ownership has a landmark seafood restaurant leaving customers high and dry.
What's the matter with that?
This is the butterfly, overcooked.
Pretty much every plate that's coming out of the kitchen has been overcooked or undercooked or something wrong with it.
Just smile. Y'all doing right?
My sister is my best friend. I confide in her. You know, it's just like everything is wrong. Like everything is wrong. Like everything.
Who's this?
That's
Who are you talking
my
to?
oldest sister. That's Ophelia.
Ophelia, how are you?
Hey, how are you doing?
Nice to meet you. So what do you think about this restaurant in Gales failing?
I think her plate is full and running over.
So she wants to take these hush puppies that she's serving this morning and put them into retail, correct?
Yes.
And right now, everybody that's tried them hush puppies hates them. Not my words, everybody is standing in the back. I am not kidding you. So if that's the backup plan, it's a very poor one.
The service is over, and it hasn't gone well for Gail.
Everybody said they did not like the hush puppies.
They were good to me. I had one.
5 years, that was absolutely the worst. Absolutely, by far.
Well, now it's my turn to actually try the food.
Hey, how you doing today?
How are you?
Okay.
What is your name?
Carrie.
Kiri, why do you like chewing gum?
I thought I was hiding it. I do apologize. Excuse me, please.
Thank you. Can't hide anything from Uncle Robert. Can you pick me your top-selling items on your menu?
Yes, sir.
And we'll go from there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So these are the world-famous hush puppies. Now, for those of you who don't know what hush puppy is, it's a cornmeal fritter. But this is one of the recipes, I believe, that Gail wants to put into not only retail food stores, but also food service, other restaurants. And whilst they're crunchy, they don't really have that much flavor. A little dry for me. I wouldn't buy them in a supermarket or in a restaurant. This is the gumbo. Doesn't have much of a flavor. Carrie.
Yes, sir.
So is the gumbo supposed to be hot?
Yes, sir. Wow. So that's not hot enough.
Nah. What is this?
This is jumbo shrimp.
The oil is old, and that's what I taste in this. I don't taste nice seasoning on it. Oh, there's more.
Fried.
Don't bring me any more. That's enough.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm seeing enough.
Yes, sir.
The fish. Has no flavor to it. It tastes like the bottom of the ocean. There is nothing that would make me come into this disgusting restaurant to eat this disgusting food. Gail! Why don't you pull up a chair? I believe I caught you out the corner of my eye listening to me. Thoughts?
It's all
What is?
They're very good dishes.
All right. The gumbo's really good, right?
It's very good.
Okay. And the hush puppies are really excellent, right?
Oh, yeah.
Try the fish. Try something. Tastes great, right?
It's very tasty.
I knew you were going to say that, of course.
It's gotten cold now, but it's really good.
That's how I was served it. I stuck my finger in it cold. So if these dishes are great, you don't need me.
These are the dishes that we sell the most of.
They're not working. If they were working, I wouldn't be sitting here. These are what you're staking your reputation on. How long do you think you're going to last?
I'm not going to last going like this.
You know why?
I'm not.
Because it's all this, the place the way it looks, and it's the way your servers serve. Sorry. And the leadership skills, whether you're beat up or not, are zero. What are you thinking right now?
It's a lot to take in.
I'm not here to beat you up. I'm really not. I'm here to tell you what you're not seeing. Your expectations have to be higher. You were successful in the corporate world.
Yes.
But there's something missing from you.
I think I just stopped caring. I stopped.
Are you sad? Do you feel you failed? Is that what makes you sad?
Pretty much.
But you've been successful at everything else you've done, right?
Pretty much.
The woman that came from that corporate world, I want that person back. What do you want this restaurant to be?
I want it to be a success. I want to have good food. I want my workers to care about the work they put out.
How can you have that if you don't care?
You got a point.
I will put whatever I need to put into this to make it successful. But you have to want to do it, and you have to have that drive, right?
Yes, we have a deal.
All right.
It hurt to have heard everything he said about the food, about my people, about the service, about the restaurant. It's just like having a child and they tell you your child is ugly. It's that feeling. I mean, this is my baby.
I didn't care whether she agreed with me on the food, but I wanted to get into her head to understand where she was coming from and what her issues were.
I fell alone in this restaurant for so many years. It's just been a nightmare.
I've got to change the food, I've got to change the mentality of the staff, redo the restaurant, and then open all by tomorrow night. But I've got a funny feeling that I've just made a major breakthrough with Gail.
Now it's personal. I've been taking and taking and taking for so many years. I'm done. The old Gail is back. The old Gail is back.
Hi, Robert.
Hey.
Oh, my. Bye, Robert.
What?
I can't stay.
Hey, what do you mean? What are you doing?
It's disgusting.
Hey,
my
is
feet
that what
just
job?
stuck. It stinks in here. I literally just had a gag reflex walking in here.
Well, hey, this is our job. Welcome to Brian's Seafood World. And,
wow.
And you can see why people do not come in. The banquet chairs, tablecloths with holes in them.
What's underneath the tablecloth is nothing great. Can you touch it?
I did. I don't like anything. I don't like the tabletops, the chairs, the floor, the service station. I hate that too. Oh, and just for giggles,
okay.
I don't like the bar.
Oh, great. So every single aspect of this has to be addressed.
All I can tell you is you got 2 days and $10,000. Gail, bring all your staff in here now. Do you all get paid a salary?
Yes, sir.
So why does the place not clean? Why are the tables all sticky? Why is the dust on the shades? Just reeks to me like nobody cares. You should be ashamed of yourselves. I'm here for one reason and one reason only, and that's to save Gail's business. Well, until you prove to me you're worth caring about, I don't care about you, because obviously you have not cared about her. Let's go. Empty everything out. Let's get everything out. This just shows you how they clean the tables.
Oh, my God.
Whoa, tangled up.
All right, hurry up, let's go, let's go. Not like that. This is the last time you'll be allowed in here until tomorrow.
So the good news is I could do just about anything in this place and it'll be an improvement from what it is now. This place needs color, like a bright, fresh look. Something nautical, white, grays, a copper red, maybe some navy blue. So that's a starting point, but we have a long way to go.
I was so disgusted this morning with the kitchen because it is so bad. I brought in Johnny's kitchen cleaning crew, but I want to test something. This is a cutting board that they were cutting food on this morning. So I want to test for bacteria. This is called ATP testing, and it can detect any bacteria on any surface. What should we get shoved in? We're going to put that back in here.
Oh. Chef, I've never seen anything this high.
Normal restaurant bacteria counts.
You have to be under 50, 100 tops.
100 tops. Look at the bacteria on there. 5,937. Whatever was cut on here this morning and somebody's eating, they have the opportunity of getting sick. That's why I bring professionals to clean the kitchen.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Thank you. See? Hidden dangers in kitchens are not just grease and all this build-up here. It's cutting boards that they work on to produce our food. That's disgusting. Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi.
Wow. Now we have a big mess, but it's
Cleaner mess.
cleaner mess. What is the overall big picture?
All right, so seafood restaurant, and I'm thinking chic seafood shack. That's what we're gonna call this.
Okay, I don't want it too chic.
No, not too
Right.
chic. That's why the shack is there. A chic shack.
Okay, I'm listening.
Comfortable. We're in Alabama. I want it to feel down home. Nautical colors, more red, white, and blues.
I like the colors.
Okay, good.
What are we putting on the floor?
Vinyl flooring. They're laid down really easy, so it's easy to work with.
The bar, what is this now?
It was falling apart. It was horrible. So I cut it back, and we were able to salvage a little piece of it. But we're building a low counter seat where you could have stools. And what I did is I used upper cabinets from a kitchen. So it'll save us time at the back end because we don't have to paint the door. You know, the doors are done, all that.
Storage.
Exactly.
All right, I like the concept. You get priorities.
To come up with something really unique for the light fixture because it is a long, narrow space.
Flooring's going to be the #1 priority. And then anything else I can magically sneak in, I'll do.
All right, let's get going. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right.
Lots to do.
Today has been hell. The restaurant, of course, was dirty. Service was poor. I understand that. Nobody liked my food. I gave up, but I didn't think anybody else knew. That transitioned into my people not caring about their job and the restaurant as well. I own it, and I just have to move on from it.
I think Gail is ready to be the leader she once was.
Failure is not an option. It's just not.
But tomorrow, I'm bringing big changes to Gail's food. We'll see if she's ready to risk the Bryant Seafood brand on me.
I'm starting day 2 with a lot of trepidation. Gail Cox of Bryant Seafood World in Hueytown, Alabama, has been losing money hand over fist. How long do you think you're going to last?
I'm not going to last going like this.
She's got a dining room that was covered in grease and grime. I have never walked into a place this disgusting, hanging on to old recipes that don't work. So these are the world-famous hush puppies. I wouldn't buy them in a supermarket or in a restaurant. And her staff are lazy and uncooperative.
I am paying people just to stand around and do nothing when I've done most of the work. So I'm pissed.
Day 2 is going to be twice the challenge, with only half the time left in this mission. No pressure, right? Morning, guys.
Good morning.
Morning.
Wow, it looks a lot better.
I actually have really good news for you. The floor is done.
It looks so good.
Oh, nice. Very
Came
nice.
up with a plaid-looking design.
You can mop it, you can clean it, you can do whatever.
It's durable.
I love the floor. I really do. Colors, obviously, it looks clean. The bar.
We're gonna put plywood for the front, but what we worked on last night were the tops. It's plastic laminate, super easy to clean.
It just changed the dynamics of this entire space. It's a good spot to sit and eat.
Okay, I like the way we're going. I'm going to check in the kitchen and see if it's as clean as this. So great, I'll just see you later.
See you later.
Thanks, guys. Morning, John.
Morning, Robert.
How are you?
Pretty good.
Yesterday when I arrived, the kitchen was so disgusting. We swabbed a cutting board. We reached a bacterial count of 5,937. We're going to test it again.
Correct. 2.
So we've disinfected it, and we're at a 2. That is amazing. Awesome. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
My night was stressful. I didn't go to bed till like 3 o'clock this morning trying to get this thing up here to kind of cave in a little bit and to change my way of thinking of how I can't do the same thing that I did before.
Good morning.
Good morning, Robert.
Obviously, you've been running this business for a while.
Having a very hard time.
What do you need from me to be able to run this business better than you've been running it?
Number one, I need help with my staff. I need to have a better way of communicating to them effectively. Number two, my menu. Maybe I don't have the right selection on the menu. And third, I need help getting my hush puppies to market. Even as simple as finding a better way of mixing my hush puppies. I don't have the financial...
So how do you mix them now?
With my hands in a bus pan.
So you don't have a mixer?
I do not have a mixer. That's one of the reasons why I can't put them in as many stores as I would like to, because I just can't keep up with the demand because it's by hand.
Where are you mindset-wise in changing your hush puppy recipe?
I strongly stand behind it, and I don't think that's the issue. The issue is getting them on the chef's in the grocery stores. At the end of the day, my hush puppies are going to stay the same, so I'm prepared to tell him now, today, tomorrow, whenever. I'm just not going to change my hush puppies.
Gail just won't listen to my opinion of her hush puppies.
You're obviously a very strong-willed, sometimes stubborn.
I agree with that.
But if they're not delicious in the restaurant, no one's going to buy them in the stores. So I'm taking her to a focus group to taste her hush puppies and some that I've made using her batter with a few improvements.
We'll let a panel of people test them, and then I'm going to try to figure out how do you market this product. Well, welcome to the test kitchen. We had some people bring over your batter. I want you to make 20 of your hush puppies, and the people will taste them. Then they'll taste mine.
Okay.
Are you worried?
Why should I be, Robert?
Good. Off you go.
All right. Here goes.
How's everybody doing? I'm going to ask you to taste some food. And on the paper you have there, write down your thoughts. You'll taste one on a plate named A and one B. There is no right or wrong. It's whichever you prefer. Enjoy. So what I have here is Gail's batter, but I'm going to add a little flavor enhancement. Some caramelized onions, cream corn, some seasoning.
He's using my scoop that I should have used. Now we're too small. That's the size they should be.
Here you go. Let's go and see what the people say.
Let's do.
What's up? This is Gail.
Hello.
This is an exercise for Gail. You have A and you have B. Young lady, what do you think about A?
They were a little small. It was a little bit dense.
Okay.
They weren't moist at all to me. They reminded me of a lot of what I've had at restaurants before. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing when you want to distinguish yourself.
Dry, a little bit on the bland side.
B.
I like the size, the flavor was great. You could see the spices in it, which was what I was looking for. It was just like flavor personally. I tasted the spices and everything immediately.
Moisture, like the size.
I liked B. I don't know if I liked it more than A, but overall, it was more flavorful.
Fluffier, lighter.
Okay. A was made by Gail. Gail is trying to put these hush puppies into retail. If you can give me a show of hands, who would buy A at the supermarket?
Everyone's in line.
Okay. Who would buy B? So 10 to 1. I think you've got an awful lot of thinking to do about the recipe. Let's go. We're going to get back to the restaurant. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
This tough lady still won't admit defeat.
That's not a Southern hush puppy, what you put out there today.
That's a hush puppy.
That is a hush puppy with other flavors incorporated into it.
That is a hush puppy. The flavor profile of what I put on that plate, 10 to 1 outshone yours. 10 to 1. 10 to 1. So if you go and put that into retail, you're going to fail miserably.
I'm not going to change the basis of a brand that's been built for over 35 years by a few people in a room telling me I should. I believe in this mix. I believe in this mix.
And now it's time for Trivia Impossible. Fried catfish is a Southern specialty. How many pounds was the largest blue catfish ever caught in the U.S.? Was it A, 76 pounds, B, 92 pounds, or C, 143 pounds? The answer after the break. How many pounds was the largest blue catfish ever caught in the U.S.? The answer is C, 143 pounds, which was caught in Virginia waters in 2011.
You agree to disagree today?
If my hush puppies didn't impress Gail, maybe my new menu will.
Hey, Chef.
Hello.
So, Robin, who's the executive chef, and David, the new kitchen manager. The kitchen is now clean. So, Robin and David, it is your responsibility to keep this kitchen as clean as it is now.
Yes.
Because we cannot have people getting sick. All right, the kitchen is beautifully clean. I'm very excited to cook in it, and I want to show you dishes I truly believe are going to really enhance this restaurant. The first one is crab leg scampi, Robert Irvine style. A little oil, garlic. So we're going to take a little bit of chili.
Not too
Plates.
much. It's going to be spicy, right?
Don't you worry about what I do, all right?
Whatever.
White wine. But just to reduce it, there.
There you go. Fire in the hole.
Then I'm going to put in butter with garlic mix and fresh herbs. Let it melt in there. Put our crab in there. I'm going to add a little butter sauce. In the oven, what I've done is take half a loaf of bread.
Oh, my goodness.
Little garlic, little butter. Oh, what is seafood without?
Lemon.
Get messy.
Shit, I know how to eat a crab leg. I ain't. Oh, my God, this is awesome.
Oh, the sauce. And I'm not a crab fan, but the sauces. This scampi sauce is good.
This is good stuff. You can cook for me, Robert, anytime.
You were so defensive of your recipes you bought from a 30-year-old restaurant. Now all of a sudden I can cook for you?
You've earned your stripes today.
These crab legs, along with other homemade seafood specialties,
Bada bing, bada bam.
will definitely bring customers back to Brian's.
It's delicious. Robin.
Sir?
Was that difficult?
No.
This is the type of food that this restaurant needs.
We're going to be a new Bryant Seafood.
Are you telling me that you're changing?
Yes, I am. I'll be the first to admit. I'm just not going to turn over easy.
What about your hush puppies?
Don't go there right now. Agree to disagree.
I still would love to do one more test with you, though.
I would, too, because that one you knew was skewed.
Why was it skewed?
We were not using the same size, and you and I both know when you cook.
So here's what I want to do.
Okay.
We're going to do the same size. We'll take them to volunteers that are working on the
That's
restaurant.
absolutely right, in our own backyard.
We'll duke it out with the volunteers.
So much for sharing.
Thanks, guys.
Earlier, when Gail and I faced off with our hush puppies, she was not happy with the result.
The group voted for Robert's hush puppies. They were larger in size. What they said about mine were they were too small. Bread pudding.
So, do you want black or red fork?
I think I want red, Robert.
You want red? Then I got the black forks. Each plate has one red and one black.
Coming through, coming through.
Here's the rules. Both plates have one red, one black. You try it, whichever one you like the most, you put the fork in the hole here. You all made your choice. I'm just gonna look. All right, guys, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
No, wrong. Wrong, book.
No, come here. Come here, seriously. Come here. Come here. One question, and this is a serious question. Why did you all pick the black?
Because you can actually taste the stuff in it. You get flavor, a little more flavor.
It was sweeter, yeah.
Sweeter, yeah.
Seasoned better.
Okay.
I knew Gail wouldn't take another defeat lying down.
Come here.
So I got her a little something to soften the blow.
I promised you I would help you, right?
Yeah.
You ready? You have a brand new mixer.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, yes.
So 20 people can't be wrong.
Right.
I want you to be open-minded and practice and test and change and
I'm going to change it in the restaurant first. How about that? Is that a little step?
that's great.
In the restaurant first? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh!
Yes! I got her to change.
My God.
What's this? Is this like you got to do the face too?
Yeah, that's what you did. Yeah. Thank you.
All right, all the volunteers, get back to work.
I love a good conversation piece. I found this canoe online, and I'm turning it into a light fixture. Now, that's a talking point.
So it's already 10 after 4, still so much to be done. Right now, Tom is trying to fix the banquettes. We're trying to put our lights in, cleaning.
While the crew puts the final pieces together in the restaurant, I need to make sure Gail's staff doesn't come apart during the service.
Up until yesterday, Gail didn't really care what you did. Do you have something to say to your staff?
Yes, I do. Thank you. Everybody's job is important. If you don't want to work, please don't come. Let me get somebody else that wants to work. But I'm not going to take from any of you what I took the day before yesterday. I'm not going to do it. It ends today. Do what I asked you to do, we would not have a problem.
This is a big night. There are 100+ people waiting to walk in the door. Don't let her down.
All right, thank you, guys.
Gail's overall message was clean it up, baby.
Clean it up, baby. Go take a hike. That sums it up to me.
This was one of the worst-looking restaurants I've ever seen. After 2 days and lots of hard work and many helping hands, it's a whole different story. I think Gail's gonna flip when she sees this. She's got her sister Ophelia with her for moral support, and now it's time to bring them both in and see the brand new Bryant's Seafood World.
5 years ago, when I purchased this restaurant, it totally changed my life. I was pretty much at the end of my rope. I asked for help. Luckily, Robert Irvine called. I feel somebody coming behind me.
I feel him.
How are
And
you?
we see him now.
I'm scared, I'm nervous, I'm excited.
Okay. Ophelia, how are you? Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you again.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to do a few things. Ophelia, put your hands on the shoulders. Close your eyes. Well, I know it's been a tough 2 days.
That's putting it lightly, Robert.
Are you ready to see the new Bryant's Seafood World?
Yes, I am ready.
I can't hear you.
Yes, I'm ready.
I can't
to see.
hear
Yes,
you.
I'm ready. Yes.
Open your eyes.
Gail. Oh, my God. Oh, my. This is beyond our wildest dreams. But look at the restaurant. And I love the accent color red. That punch of color.
Oh, my God. Look at this. Oh, my God. Look at that bar. How did you get a bar in here?
Gail, this is awesome. Look up at the nice pictures of the Shakespeare boat.
Oh, my God! What? Robert! Oh, my God! I want to eat here! Waitress! Hey!
This is not in Hueytown, Alabama? I want to be at work 24/7, Robert.
I can't do my job without two very, very amazing people. Tanya, my designer, and Tom, my builder.
A home run, and all the bases were loaded. And you like it. Oh, you're the best. You are the best.
Thank you so much.
You are the best.
We hope that we have given you the tools to do your job, run a successful restaurant.
You've given me hope. This is all I need.
The kitchen is ready. All we have to do is let the people out there.
Yeah, the people. I forgot about the people. I'm sorry.
All right.
Yes! Good luck.
Welcome to the new Bryant. Come on in. When I opened my eyes today, I'm sorry, you guys. I had to go into the ugly cry, and we all do not like the ugly cry to come out. It is just amazing. I love the bar. I love the booths and the lighting. I love, 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 love this little boat.
Oh, look at that door. Look at the door down there.
OMG. It was nasty before. But it's beautiful now.
I cannot believe the difference. This place is amazing.
It's very cool, the colors. Kids are going to want to come here.
Y'all care for an appetizer? Hush puppies, got it. So we need a clam chowder. We need a hush puppy. I'll get you going.
Come on, guys. Work with me. Come on.
Right now, we just had the whole restaurant. It's kind of crazy, 50 people in the restaurant at a time. And, well, you know, new menu, new restaurant, new way of cooking. It's chaos. But I guarantee it will get better.
We're having hush puppies right now. The last time we were here, they were kind of raw, and this time they're cooked perfectly.
I'm having an oyster po' boy slider. It's wonderful. When I have a po' boy, I like it big and tasty, with lots of oysters on it. And this is it.
I'm having some crab legs, and they're excellent. It's like eating buttered popcorn. This is going to be a hit.
The hush puppies were amazing, and this catfish is absolutely amazing. It's great.
The food is fresh, the food is beautiful, and the food is flowing really fast. And that is what makes a restaurant successful.
Amazing. I mean, it's amazing. It is way more than we could have ever imagined.
They love the decor. You hear laughter in the air, and they've enjoyed the food. I am proud to be working here at Bryant Seafood.
I just don't know how to put it into words. You see the change in Gail? This has energized her tonight, and I am so happy. I am just thrilled beyond belief for her.
Kathy, baby, you're doing a great job. Thank you. You're doing a good job. I feel good. It looks good, and I'm ready to do business.
Yesterday, I walked into a grease pit, and today, I'm walking out of a class act.
It's awesome.
This transformation brought Gail so much hope, and it's going to bring her a whole lot of new customers. I call that mission accomplished. Gail, we love you. Good luck.
To find out how Bryant Seafood World is doing, go to foodnetwork.com/RI. That's done. If you own a failing restaurant, contact us at foodnetwork.com.